Alright, quick analysis of this team. Now you have your meta out here, you have Registeel. Registeel is just such a strong core as a lead. It beats so many things if you lead against it. Even if you're up against a mirror match, as long as you play your cards right, whoever hits the focus blast first and makes the other player bait, they're the ones that win. But that, like I said, Registeel is such a strong lead. You want to win the lead and force the shields using Registeel. And your second in this lineup, which is Tropius. Tropius covers so much in the meta as well. It beats all of your fighters, not all of your fighters, but it gives the fighters a really hard time, especially those with a hard ice punch. It's your safe switch. It gets its air slashes off so quickly, and then with those air slashes, you can charge the Leaf Blade. So it can just fire off so many charge moves. That combined with Registeel will break all of your opponent's shields and set everything up for your third boss, the boss monster in this lineup, which is TYPHLOSION. Now, you'll hear me give credit to my friend 2OButters a lot. Make sure you follow him on Twitch. It's on the description below. 2OButters is one of the masterminds of this entire lineup. The Regi and the Tropius are my idea, but the core of why we're able to beam with Solar Beam is because of TYPHLOSION. Shadow Claw, Blast Burn, and Solar Beam is TYPHLOSION's moveset, and it's an incredibly strong Pokemon. It charges quickly with Shadow Claw, and you can get fire, you can get those Blast Burns, and you can get those Solar Beams off relatively quickly. And even if you don't, you have a lot of breathing room to where you can use him as a switch. But like I said, he's just so valuable. He's our Beamon inside of this team. He gets so quickly to his charge moves. You want him, you need him in his lineup. He beats Registeel, he beats Venusaur. He's such a valuable tool. Like I said, shout out to my man 2OButters, my friend. Great battler. Make sure y'all check him out on Twitch. Again, his description below. Thank you so much for the inspiration for his lineup. But like I said, TYPHLOSION is the man, the monster when it comes to this lineup. And now you're about to see the battles unfold. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. There's some really great battles in there, but you just see the absolute dominance you have when you put these three together, and they're in great go battle. Alright, as you see here, we're getting our next set out, but we're buying our next set in. And here's my lead. Get into the Great League. Now, I'm going to take out the Alolan Sandslash. That was my original lineup. But the problem with Alolan Sandslash is it loses to a lot of the fighters. And if it does, that's pretty much it. You get a lot of fighters, you get some ground, you get Mud Boys in there like Wishcash. It doesn't do a lot of work. I actually lost 2 games on my previous set because I had Alolan Sandslash. So I was thinking about what can I have that's extremely strong and can cover a lot of the meta. So I decided to throw Tropius in. Tropius covers all your fighters, it takes out Azumarill, it takes out any water you can go against, Swampert, and it also deals with the flowers because of Air Slash. That's the variant I'm running an Air Slash. Okay, so as you see over here, we do the Regi into the Poliwhirl, or not Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, excuse me. Now we lose a lead when we do a switch. And now we have our Tropius. What did I mention earlier? Tropius is good for stopping fighters. Guess what Poliwrath is? And now he switches into Azumarill, and I know exactly why he does it. He switches in there because Ice Beam. Ice Beam hurts, but here's the thing. Tropius can take 1 Ice Beam. Just 1. Now, but with Air Slash and with Leaf Blade, it is so fast. Literally 4 clicks and poof, you have a Leaf Blade. it will force shield so quickly, and you also have the option of using aerial ace. That's why it's so valuable. Tropius is a staple for countering so much meta. Yes, it's very meta-ish because it's very strong, it's very powerful. Not a lot of people have one though because Tropius is regional. You can't find, there aren't many areas in the world you can't find Tropius unless you went to an event. Like, that's how I got mine. I went to the Singapore Safari, that's how I got my Tropius. As you see here, Tropius is an excellent tool to break your opponent's shields, and it destroys most of its lineups that it's super effective against. As you see here, it beats Azumarill very handily, and it's also much faster than Azumarill because of Air Slash. Now, he's out of shields. Now, what's next? Now, we're going to go into Leaf Blade, but he ends up switching. The good thing is, I actually caught it. I was about to actually, like, Leaf Blade, but he tried to time to the Leaf Blade, switching into my own Leaf Blade. But, obviously, as you see here, that didn't work. Now, I've taken my TYPHLOSION. Obviously, TYPHLOSION is our bread and butter. He is the Beam Mon of this entire lineup, and he's also inspired by my boy T.O. Butters. So see over there, make sure you follow him, check him out. This man's a mastermind. He is the one who thought about the Shadow Claw TYPHLOSION in Great League with Solar Beam and Blast Burn. Love that dude to death. Please give him a follow. He's a dear friend of mine. And thanks so much to him for inspiring me to not only use this, because I always loved TYPHLOSION in Ultra League, and using it in Great League, I never thought of a lineup as effective as this one. So, big thanks, big kudos to my friend. Thank you so much for inspiring me to use this lineup, and all the credits to him for just this amazing 5-0 run. Actually, I went 9-1 with this one, and I could have actually gone 10-0, but the reason I didn't go 10-0 was because I actually tanked my own condition. We're not going to talk about it right now, we're talking about this set. So as you see here, we take out the Azumarill, he sends back in the Poliwrath. The Poliwrath has a very strong dynamic punch, and we're just going to eat it. I don't want to force any shields right now. I'm going to have my Registeel eat it, and we're going to use the Focus Blast from all the energy we gathered from before. There we go. Then we're going to switch back. Now, I have no idea what happens here. This is a glitch from hell. If I wasn't so ahead of the entire game, as you look, it does a double Focus Blast for some reason, double Spirit Bombs, and he takes absolutely 0 damage. And I'm confused as to why, considering he has no shields. So I was really confused, and I think that was the third shield that a lot of individuals are talking about. Luckily, I am so good, or I did so well during this entire match. Actually, I'm very good as well, but I did so good at this match that it practically didn't matter. I just played along with it, and there you go. I found a way to win. That or the Focus Blast that I did hit hit his other Mon, and then after it hit the other Mon, it like did this like weird back take, and poof, there you go. We got the W. Then we're going to move on to our next stage over here. That's win number 1. Win number 1, we faced a Poliwhirl, an Azumarill, and I believe a Metachamp. I forgot what the third Mon is, but we won handily. Next, we get the Azumarill. We actually win the lead this time. He switches over to the Haunter. Why you would do that, I have no idea. Now, I get Haunter is strong against... It's very strong against a Registeel, but that's if the trainer's using a Registeel isn't that good. So I use my Flash Cannon here. My goal here is to break shields. I'm going to break both of his shields at this point. How well I play here is how well can I read if he's Shadow Balling me or if he's Shadow Punching me. Now, I just predict that this is just way too early. He's going to Shadow Punch me. So there you go. You get the Shadow Punch. Here we go. The Flash Cannons are going to go off left and right. You're going to get beamed. Flash Cannon isn't exactly a beam attack, but, like, it doesn't have beam in the name, but it's a laser, so technically it's a beam. If my Sensei say it's a beam, that has it does look like a beam. So Flash Cannon is a beam bonus. He Shadow Punches me again. I decided to swap out at this point. I have switch advantage, so it doesn't really matter. And now we're going to gather all our energy for our Solar Beam. Shadow Claw rips away at the Haunter like Swiss cheese, and here we go. We're going to start gathering energy for our beams. Now, we're also going to gather energy, but we also want to keep our TYPHLOSION alive, so that's why I shielded that one right there. He sends the Azumarill. Guess what? You have no shields, boy. I'm going to gather all the energy in the air. You have no shields. Do you know how hard this hits? It hits very hard. Get beamed. And as you see right here, one-shot KO to the Azumarill. Bye-bye, Meta. You just got destroyed. Now we're going to finish off the other Haunter with Shadow Claw, and at this point, it's GG's. There's no way. We're one shield up. We still have 3 months. I have all this energy for a Solar Beam. We obliterated your Azumarill. It just got beamed. You are getting beamed. It doesn't matter. I have full control of this match at this point. Here we go with the Shadow Claws. I can absolutely take another Frenzy Plant, which I'm going to. I can actually win the match here if I wanted to, but We don't do that here. In the style of get beamed, we beam you. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna beam you. You're going to get beamed. Get beamed! Here comes another solar beam from the sky in the same match. Literally the same match. I'm about to beam you again. There's a solar beam to the Venusaur. First the Azumarill, next the next victim. Yes, it doesn't kill you, but you know what? We sent the message. And I have my Tropius. Now I'm going to send my Registeel here as a sack switch. We want you to use up all your energy. I could have sent in my Tropius, but as you see, like, this thing still survives actually for some odd reason. So he's going to go down, but he used up all his Frenzy Pat energy. Now we have the Tropius. Tropius is at full health. I kind of just wanted to practice. Always practice your sack switching. I could have just switched into my Tropius, but you always want to give it a shot. You always want to practice, like, if you want to beam, a key of beaming or to, like, clutch your beam style completely is to have your opponent use up all their energy and then just make it to where your beam is going to hit. You don't have to worry about a CMP tie or, like, contesting energy or anything like that. As you saw there, we got 2 beams off. 2 solar beams in one match. It was absolute insanity. Not only that, as soon as the Azumarill came in, it absolutely got wrecked. Having all that energy from the Haunter totally just won us the match. Not only did it clutch us the match, I won by, like, not just 100% I was going to win that match. It was like 200%. Unless lag or airplaning took my soul, there was no way I was going to lose it. Now we're going to go on to our third match. We are 2-0 right now, and the second match is obviously my best, arguably my best one. There's nothing at the top that. 2 beams, and we absolutely annihilate our opponent. Next, we have the Haunter as a lead, as our third one. We lead into the Haunter. We win this one handily. You get a Flash Cannon into a Haunter, it bodies Haunters. That's why Haunters are so quick to shield, because in order to keep your Haunter alive, well, actually, the only way to keep it alive is actually your shield. If you had no shield, Haunter would die to 1 Flash Cannon. Here we go. He starts gathering. I take it here thinking that's a Shadow Punch. It's actually a Shadow Ball, which is really dangerous. I played that very badly. I played that very badly. You need to make it so that you can tank or, like, read Shadow Punches. Now, that doesn't necessarily affect my match. I can still win, but it just makes it a lot harder, actually. He switches into the Azumarill. We Flash Cannon it. I was hoping to break a shield on that play, but it's alright. We're good. I have my Tropius out. We still have 2 shields. It's a 2-to-1 scenario. We win this matchup very handily. I'm alright. It's okay. And because Air Slash charges so much, we'll definitely get our Leaf Blades off before you can get Ice Punch off. And like I said, I have the 2-to-1 shield scenario. It doesn't matter. Unless lag takes my soul at this point, I win. I win this matchup handily. So we're going to just keep air slashing it down. We're just going to keep letting the Leaf Blades fly. And as you see over there, we already have 2 shields broken. So I'm going to get to another Leaf Blade before he actually gets to an Ice Beam. That's why Tropius is so valuable in this meta. He is so fast, so consistent. He covers so much, especially since so many Pokemon trainers love playing that Azumarill. As you see, Azumarill just gets absolutely bodied. And now we're up an extra Mon. Yes, our other Mon's already dead, but we're up an extra Mon. And we have energy. We have such a huge advantage here. Yeah, we have a giant advantage here, actually. So there you go. We take out the... Here you go. He sends back in the Haunter. It really doesn't matter what you do at this point. He sends in the Registeel. This kind of makes me panic a little bit, but then I remember I have a TYPHLOSION. And then I'm like, oh wait, hey, Blast. Now at this point, I kind of wanted to flex and use the beam, but here's the thing. In the style of get beamed, if you cannot beam, you win at all costs. That is the school and rule of the beam. The school of get beamed is if you cannot beam your opponent, you destroy them at all costs. Now, I know I can't win with a beam here, so we're going to blast burn this thing out. 1-hit KO to the Trash Can Registeel by Felicia. And now, he sends his final Mon, which... I actually forgot what that Mon one was. It really doesn't matter. We're up 3-1. We got a third sack shield if we wanted to. He quits at this point because there's just no way out. At that point, I would have just Dragon Clawed his Haunter down convincingly. Now, I'm kind of confused here. I'm like, wait, did I just, like, lag or something like that? Then I start seeing the win condition. I'm like, oh, okay, he quit. So we dominate our opponent so obscenely bad that he decided to quit. But GG's regardless. I understand. There's no hope in that scenario. I would have just clawed you down. And even then, I still had an extra Mon, like I said. That's 3-0. 3-0. Very dominant wins. We didn't win one lead. However, we made it work. Here is match number 4. Now, match number 4 is actually incredibly interesting. Actually, I think it's match 3. But yeah. It's very interesting because you get the Empoleon practice. I'm like, oh, okay, this is really interesting. The reason being is because the water steel typing, it will double resist your flash cannon. So what you have to do is you're basically playing the mirror Registeel matchup, where you have to basically bait your opponent into thinking you're going to beam or you're focus blasting, because in the Reggie versus Reggie mirror matchup, whoever gets the focus blast off successfully wins that mirror matchup. So whoever gets it first wins, period. 9 times out of 10 you can make it work, you can switch around, you can like sack or anything like that. But how you win the Reggie mirror is that you bait their shields and you get the focus blasted. That's the conditions. So over here, Hydro Cannon obviously does heavy damage. So I'm gonna shield it. And I'm gonna try to bait him here. I managed to make him shield the focus blast. And then after that I make him shield the flash cannon. You do the focus blast first, so he knows, oh crap, this guy's going super aggressive. Farm up to the focus blast, and then you shoot the second shot, which is my flash cannon. That was kind of my win condition in this battle. If you start watching the rest of the battle, getting him to shield on that flash cannon was my win condition. We focus blast this thing down. We still have a ton of health. We can still get a few beams off if we wanted to. We take out the Empoleon. What's next? Now he's taking a while to decide. I'd take a while to decide too because I'm staring at track now. We get the Alolan Raichu, and I'm kind of weirded out at this point because I'm like, wait, I actually haven't fought a lot of Alolan Raichus in my entire Great League career, so this is actually really interesting. So I decided Flash Cannon. Now obviously it's going to resist the Flash Cannon, but look at all that damage it does. It's still really heavy. After that, I'm like, alright, you know what? It's a Psychic type, Shadow Claw, Registeel. Let's go ahead and use Shadow Claw. Throw that one in, and it was the right call, except I don't shield the Wild Charge, which actually, as you see here, causes a double knockout. Well, actually, I actually got baited by the Grass Knot, and then you Wild Charge, which was actually genius. Considering I did that to you earlier, doing it to me, I applaud you. So now we have our Tropius. Now we have that Tropius versus Venusaur. We win this one handily. He doesn't, I think he was trying to go for a Sledge Bomb, but he couldn't. There's no way you were going to get there before I got to Aerial Ace because of the energy game. Take the Venusaur out, and it's GG's. We just absolutely dominated that matchup again. This team is so good. Tropius has such good coverage. It takes out the Azumarill, it takes out the Swampert, it takes out your fighters, and it takes out fellow Grass Mirrors like you saw over there because Air Slash and because of Aerial Ace. It's such a strong mon, like it's a staple, and I love it. And I'm so happy that I went to Go Safari in Singapore. You are not going to a Go Safari if you are not going to St. Louis, if you are not going to Philly. You need to try. I'm telling you, it's a great time. As you see there, we're 4-0. We're 4-0 with this lineup. Registeel, Tropius, and Typhlosion, the Beam. Thank you so much again to 2-0 Butters. Make sure y'all follow that man. 2-0 Butters is a genius. He's a mastermind. He also wants to be a shoutcaster, so please show all the support you can to my friend 2-0 Butters. He's an amazing friend of mine. Super cool streamer. Super cool and humble dude overall. I promise you won't be disappointed if you watch the stream. Because you thought I was a mastermind? That man has some crazy tricks up his sleeve. He's an incredible battler. All the respect in the world to him. Thank you so much for letting me use your lineup. I had like whenever you use someone's line, this is my original lineup. Like this is actually my original lineup. Like I'm the one that made the Registeel, Tropius, and Typhlosion lineup. But the key mon in this lineup to be is Typhlosion, and the man that inspired me to do that is 2-0 Butters. Now we get to the 5th battle in a row. I lose fast attacks here. I have no idea what happened. I am like, what? Okay, you know what? Let's just play it. We won the lead here anyways. So we're going to get the flash cans off. Things are going to see, yeah, flash cans are starting to go off. Now, the Azumarill, he switches out, and then you get the Metachamp. Guess what I'm going to switch into? Obviously, I'm going to switch into Tropius. My boy Tropius. Look at how good Tropius is. Tropius is he's so good. He's good. He's good. The Air Slash wins us this matchup. And now, obviously, he's going to Ice Punch. You don't have to shield the first Ice Punch, but I just do it anyways. I want to keep my long neck bananas alive, and then we're just going to keep firing off these Leaf Blades back and forth. I want to force all of his shields at this point. Shadow Claw does win this matchup as well. Actually, Shadow Claw might have been the better option in here, but at the same time, he charges so fast. Shadow Claw versus Tropius. Tropius Air Slash charges incredibly fast, so I had to use Tropius. And as you see here, we pop both shields. He's already getting destroyed. Like, there's like, I can J-farm at this point. I want to take it. Well, I popped all my shields. So my plan here is just take the Ice Punch, and then just let it fire. Fire as many Air Slashes as I possibly can and finish him off. Or actually, at this point, I just finish him off because I don't want to risk it. You always want to keep your Pokemon for third shield options, and this one I might as well KO him at this point because I don't want Ice Punch. Ice Punch charges very fast, so I don't want to eat another one, so I might as well finish him now. I probably should have overcharged. I should have gathered some energy, but because it does so much damage, it's really hard to gauge. So we switch in. Did I have enough energy in it? I'm not entirely sure. He switches in the Azumarill, and then my Tropius goes bye-bye. I'm sorry, Azumarill. I'm really sorry. We're gonna send in the Registeel. Now I could send in Typhlosion so that he can stop Ice Beam and everything like that. However, you don't want to tank your win condition here. I had no idea if I had a win condition or not. Because if I sent in Typhlosion and I couldn't get to the beam, I have to contend with Hydro Pump. I don't have a shield for Hydro Pump. Ice Beam would hurt, yeah, but I don't really know how fast. I think I would get to the beam faster than he did Hydro Pump. But just be safe, I'm gonna send in the Trash Can because the Trash Can still has plenty of HP. As you see here, takes away so many shields. It does so much damage, even when it's hanging at a slither of health. Registeel, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I hate him being in front of me, using him in your team is also gutsy. So after that, we just totally body the rest of his lineup. There really is nothing you can do. I sent out the Typhlosion, Shadow Claw him down, and now he sends in his last one, which is a Venusaur. And now I'm looking around, and all my mons are weak, and there's no way I can beam. I can beam, but I won't win the match. I definitely won't because my other two mons are low. So I decided to just Blast Burn, and there you go. GG's. Such a fun lineup, such great games, such great opponents. I mean, the domination I have in all these matches is purely due to the fact that I put myself on a handicap all the time, and you have to find ways to win. But as you see there, we just went 5-0. 5-0, everyone. Remember, Registeel, Tropius, and then the key to this entire lineup is Typhlosion. Again, thank you to 2 Butters, one of my really good friends. Awesome Shoutcaster. Great battler here in the Bay Area. Revered, smart, and I can't wait to work with this man in the future. I can't wait to work with all the other battlers in the future. Can't wait to work with everybody else in Bay Area. And again, thank you to 2 Butters. He's an amazing battler. Thank you so much for letting me use your Typhlosion. Well, I kind of just stole it, actually. I'm just like, hey, I'm going to credit you in this video, but I'm going to use your Typhlosion. Okay? He's like, alright, cool. So I can't wait. I can't wait to publish this video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching.